Okay, so I hope your letters are ready. I hope they're settled at the bottom of the sheet, just like bee, inky, and snakes are ready for them to do their word building. And so we're going to look at the letters again. It's good to look at the letters to remember the names and the sounds, because the more we do it, the more your brain just learns it like that. I'm happy if this is fast for you. So you tell me the sound, and then we'll say the name. And what's the name? F. So I want you to shout out what it is. So what sound does this say? S. And its name is S. That's right. What sound does this say? P. And its name is P. That's right. I hope you're saying it. Remember, your eyes are looking at me and your ears are listening, and now your mouth is working as you say this. What sound does this say? T. And its name is T. What sound does this say? K. And its name is C. What sound does this say? A, and its name is A in our alphabet song. What sound does this say? Ba, that's right, ba, and its name is B. So ba goes up and pa goes down. They've got the same, they both have circles and sticks. Your brain has to really pay attention. What sound does this say? Ha. And what's its name? H. Last one. What sound does it say? And its name is M. Okay, so now are you ready to build your words? Do you remember where you put them in your little box at the top, right? Your letters will be down here, and you're going to build your words inside the box. And remember, all words have a beginning sound, a middle sound, and an ending sound. Just like you start with your name has a beginning sound when we say it, isn't it? Okay, so the very first word today, oh, my cards are orange today. It's easy. It's only 2 letters. At. I am at school. You are at home. Can you build the word at? I'm going to give you a minute to build it. I'm not going to do it for you. So look at the letters. At. Did you pick your vowel first? At. That was really easy. So easy. Now, I'm going to show you on snake. Here's snake. He wrote at. Good job, snake. But guess what? You're going to have to move it over, because the next word's going to have a different beginning sound. Can you move? Did you move yours over too? Over one. Okay, next word is cat. A cat says, what does a cat say? Meow. Cat. So can you find your ka sound? That should be snip snap. Cat. Doesn't take long to do this work if you're paying attention. Cat. Next word. We changed the beginning, we added the beginning sound. Cab. Sometimes if you don't have a car, you call a cab to drive you somewhere. You pay them money and they take you somewhere. B. So we have to change what sound do we have to change? The ending sound. That's right. So you take off your ending and find the B. Can you find B? Cab. Your word should look like my word. Ka-ab. Here's my cab word. Next word. Pat. Reggie, our dog, likes it if Mr. Fear would pat him all the time. Pat, pat, pat. Whoa. Pa-at. Now we have to think, we have to change the beginning and the ending sound. Pat. So take your time. Take your time. You have pat. Pa-at. I hope your word looks like mine. I hope you did it without waiting for me. I hope so. Pa-at. Do you have an animal that you like to pat? Pat. Pat can also be a person's name. Pat. Next word. Sat. You sat so still so you could learn. Sat. Sat. That's not a sa. So I know I have to take that away. Sat. Did you build it? Sat. Okay, next word. Fat. Santa has a fat tummy. Do you think it's from all the cookies people leave behind? Fa-at. So I'm not going to build it for you. I want you to build it first. Fa-at. Fat. Fa-at. Okay, you should have built it by now. Fat. Does your word look like that? Fat. Next word. Hat. What kind of hat do you have? Some people have a hat for rain. Hat. Ha-at. Ha-at. I only have to change the beginning sound. You change your beginning sound. I'm going to wait a minute. Hat. Okay, I think you should be done by now. Did you find your ha? Hat. Hat. Here's my hat word. Next word. Has. She has such a beautiful smile. Has. Ha-as. Has. Has. Ha-as. Has. Was the ending sound we changed that time? My goodness, are you getting to be word builders? You can say, I belong to Building Block School, and we build words, we build books, we build blocks, we build our brains, so many things we build. Okay, and the next word is ham. Ham is a kind of meat from a pig. Ham. Sometimes Mr. Fear loves a ham sandwich. Ham. Which sound are we going to change? Ha-am. I think we're going to change the ending sound. Ham. So here we go. Which ending sound? Can you find it? I think you should be able to. Ham. I hope you're building it. Okay, next word. Bam. Oh, that's a loud word. Bam. When I was a little girl, we watched a cartoon called The Flintstones, and there was a little boy named Bam Bam, and he used to take a block and go bam, bam, bam. Can you build the word bam? Ba-am. Bam. Which sound? If you said beginning, you were right. You have to change the beginning sound. Bam. Next word. Well, we've got lots of words today, don't we? Lesson 3 is many more words because you're getting more and more smart. And it's easier for you, I hope. Bat. We built that word yesterday. Bat. Shouldn't be hard. Ba-at. Oh. We have to change. What sound do we have to change? Bat. Ba-at. Did you say the ending sound? That's right. We have to change the ending sound. Bat. Bat. Okay, so now today we have 2 challenge words. Challenge words means they're more challenging for you. So the first challenge word is cabs. When you go to the airport, there are lots of cabs to pick up the people. Cabs. Oh, it's challenging because I have to really think about it. So I want you to think. So I'm going to sound it out and you do it. Ka, a, ba, s. It's 4 sounds. You do it. Did you do it? Ka, a, ba, cabs. You see, it's more challenging because it's so many letters. If I didn't have the one is a cab, but more than one, you have to put it at the end. Okay, last word. Last challenge word. Let's see if you can do the challenge. Cats. Some people have lots of cats. Ka-at. This shouldn't be as much of a challenge, but it is a challenge. Ka-a-t. Cats. Cats. Oh, actually, only one letter to change. Did you figure that out? Cats. Good. Okay, so I'm going to take my big letters off for now, and we're going to find the word families. We're going to sort our words. So we've got lots of words to sort today. Okay, so the first family of words we're going to look for is at. So it's a good idea to start at the top. So, Mr. Freer, if you would focus in on one word, then maybe the children can sound it out. So, whichever one you want to focus on for an at. Good. Ka-at. That's an at word, cat. Could you focus on another word so the boys and girls can sound it out? Another at word? Oh, that's not an at word. Can you find what? Oh, there's an at word. Yep. At is an at word. We can just put it, they're the same. We'll just put them together there. Can you find another at word, Mr. Freer? You got it. Pa-at is a pat word. Good. Okay, can you find another at word for us? I want the boys and girls to sound it out. S-at. Did you say it? Sat. Good. Are you reading? Yay. Okay, can you find another at word? There's lots of at words today. Oh. Fa-at is a at word. Fat. Okay, can you find any more at words? Ba-at. You're right, that's another at word. You know what? I'm going to do a switcheroo. I'm going to put it just there. And then I'll have room for one more. Ha-at. Hat is our last one. So let's read the at words. So remember, we don't have to go at. We can just say at. This says at. Look at all the at words we have. At. See, they all end with at. Bat. Hat. Cat. Pat. Sat. And fat. So if you're a mom or dad, you could even pause it and get your child to point to the pictures and get them to read it. Because if I was at school, I would be calling people up one by one. I'd be saying, get your pointer. They get to hold my pointer finger and they get to read the words. And they get really good at it. Okay, so now we have to look for the am family. The am. So is this an am word? No. Is this an am word? Does it end with am? Nope. Does this end with am? Nope. What about this word? Ha-am. It does. Ham belongs to the am family. They belong together. They both end with am. Can we find any more am words? Ba-am. Bam. So we only have 2 am words today. Ham and bam. And guess what? These words don't belong to any families today. So we're just going to leave them. They don't belong to a family. We're going to leave them out. So now we're going to go from that. You're going to get your book open. And we're going to, the same thing, so I'm hoping Mommy and Daddy have written the 1, 2, 3 under here. And we're going to practice printing the letters that we worked on today. So let's do it together. So start at the top line. So Fa is the first letter, so it's going to start at the top with the pink and go down to the blue. And I'm going to cross right over on this little blue line. That helps me make it neat. Ba is also a tall letter, so start at the pink line, go down to the bottom blue, and circle around for ba. A is a short letter, so it just goes in between these two blue lines. Circle and stick. And you see how I'm leaving a space between each letter. Ka, again, it's just part of a circle. You should be getting good at this because this is our third day. Pa has a tail. So a straight line down just to this pink line and then a circle around. M is just a short letter, so it's only going to stay between the two blue lines. Like that. Ta is tall. Down and across. S is short. And ha is tall. Now I'm going to dictate word number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's called spelling. You're doing spelling. I'm very proud of you. And I'm sure your mom and dad are like incredibly proud of you for doing this spelling. Okay. Sometimes I might repeat the words from yesterday just because it's good for you to practice. So the first word we're going to print is rat. Ra, at. So think about it. Ra is the first sound you're going to print. Then at, rat. So I'm going to print my rat word beside my number 1. Ra, it's just a short letter. At. I hope yours is neat. Rat. Next, look, here's my little rat. Squeak, squeak. Rats have longer tails. Okay, now we're going to print the word. We printed this before, so it shouldn't be too hard, but we'll practice again. Mat. I wipe my feet on the mat. Okay, you do it. At. At. So you're going to do that beside number 2. Give you a minute to print it. Okay, I'm going to print it now. Just make sure yours looks like mine. So I don't really want you doing capital letters. That's just a habit that's not so great. And let's make the word fat. Let's practice doing the fa, because it's almost like a candy cane, isn't it? So it's going to be a tall letter, so you have to make sure it reaches to the red line at the top. Fa, at. So here's our candy cane shape, isn't it? Fa, and then draw your line right on the blue line. Circle, at, fat. So then at the top of your book, where there is room, where all the pages where it's blank, you can draw. Could you draw a rat? That's a little bit tricky, but you can do it. You can draw like a little pointed nose like this, and ears like this, and give him some whiskers, his eye, and his body, and they have really long tails. Here's his little legs. Here's my little rat. Maybe I should give him 2 ears. There. And a mat's pretty easy. So you could go like this. You could do a rectangle shape. Give it some little fringes. You could even maybe give it a design. Mat. And fat. Sometimes I say you could draw a marshmallow. Marshmallows are big and fat. Here's my marshmallow. All right, so I'll see you in a few minutes when you're done drawing, and then we're going to have our story and our art time.